Monday, July the 29th, and I'm out for a solo wild camp. Now this is the first solo wild camp I've done since I went up High Cup Nick, and that was back in late March. I mean, I've been out camping, I've had a couple of wild camps with Stephen and with Stephen and Kieran, but this is the first solo one. I thought I'd picked a good weather window. It's been quite nice at home, but I've just pulled into Hethpool car park, and I was speaking to some people who've been here all day and they've never seen the sun, and it's actually raining now. It's just little drops here and there, but it certainly is raining, and there's not many breaks in the cloud. But I'm here now, so I'm going to do it. So the plan is I'm going up Yeavering Bell, which is only about 3.5 mile walk. I'm going via Hethpool I, which I'll take some photos of when we get there, because it's very picturesque. I've saw it once before. So I'll get you on later as we progress. So like I said before, this is Hethpool I. I don't know if you can hear it above the sound of the water, but it's very, very picturesque. As I mentioned before, it's raining, and it's starting to rain a bit better now, so I've got a feeling I might have to stop just now and dig me waterproofs out and at least put my waterproof jacket on. But we'll see. We'll see how it develops. Well, the weather doesn't quite know what to do here. It's spitting on, but the sun's just showing its face again. So I'm just going to resist putting me waterproofs on for the time being. I know the last time there's a lot more bracken around from the last time I walked through here, so I'll have to keep inspect myself for ticks when I have a minute, but plenty of time yet. So I've been promising to come out on a solo wild camp for ages, but you know, the weather, we went on holiday to Minorca, and prior to that Stephen and I were in with Liz in Mallorca cycling, and then Liz and I just went on just a summer break in Minorca. The weather hasn't been that great. It still isn't, and then I've had the continuing saga of me tooth, the tooth. But anyway, I've had 2 sessions, so the root canal's done. All I have to do now is get a cap put on it, which I'm booked in for next week, and hopefully that'll put it all to bed. Oh, and I also I forgot about that, both Liz and I came home from Minorca with COVID. I'd managed to avoid it for 4 years, but I managed to get it probably in there. Well, I don't know where I've caught it from, but but it was definitely COVID, because I tested myself and it was a pretty positive test. Plus I had lost my sense of smell, which apparently is a classic symptom, and I didn't feel very well, but I think I'm fully recovered now, and so it is just about, just still a little niggling cough. Right, let's have a look around there. We'll have a look around. I don't know if you can hear us because I've got this new contraption for my GoPro and you're a bit further away from us. But that behind me is the general direction I'm going. Like I said, up to Yeavering Bell. I've been on this track before, but that's when we've been going to Easter Crag and Wester Crag. No, not Wester Tor and Easter Tor. But as I say, this time I'm going up to Yeavering Bell. That big lump in front of us, or in front of where I'm pointing, I'm pretty sure that's where I'm heading. Doesn't look so bad on the GoPro. It looks pretty daunting from here in real life. Well, somewhere through there is a footpath. Well, that sign says Yeavering Bell public footpath that way. Well, I can't see the footpath for the bracken, but it must be there. And it also says quarter of a mile. I think it must be quarter of a mile to the bottom of Yeavering Hill, because it certainly looks further than quarter of a mile to the top of that lump. But I'll get there. So this is the path. It's like being in the jungle. Oh, it's starting to clear out a bit more now. Not so bad now. I think I've got more to come down the bottom now. I'm carrying all my water today because it's very rare you get to see running water in the Cheviots. But if you look, there's a nice so I know in the future, because we're only about what, a mile from the top, so it would have been quite feasible to get some nice fresh drinking water here rather than carry 2 litres of water with us. But you live and learn, don't you? You live and learn. Probably here, it's blowing a hoolie. Yeavering Bell. That's it over there. Actually, I was wrong. This is Yeavering Bell. It seems to have like two peaks. One 361 meters, which is where I am, and then another one slightly down, 355 meters. I'm getting sort of in the shade a bit here, but it's still quite windy. So I'm going to look for I'm going to put my bag down and have a look around, see where I can find a flat pitch which is out of this wind. Well, we're just about set up. I had to come down off the summit because it was just too windy up there, but I'm not far from the summit. I think that's it up there. I don't think you can see the cairn actually, but actually where I've picked, I've got a lovely view right across. I can see right across to the coastline. I mean, you'll not be able to see it on the GoPro, but and that's sort of the Hethpool in the distance. Well, no, I don't think you can quite see Hethpool, but a lovely view all the way around here. So as I say, I can see the sea in the distance. So I'll just give you a look in my tent. Not that there's anything much different, like I've got the, there we are, I've got the mat up, my pillow in there, clothes here and there. I'm going to put the kettle on, have a cup of coffee and a Kit Kat, and just chill out for a bit, because I've put this top on, but it's, see, I've put this top on, but it's I'm getting quite warm now, which is nice. I might just take my shoes off and lie on the bed and see how straight it is. I bet it isn't flat like, but that'll be okay. I'll manage. I never sleep much anyway. So I'll catch you later when I get myself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee on the go, and I'm going to check myself for ticks. I don't think I've got any, but I'm going to check anyway, because I had to go through a lot of deep or high bracken, and I think that's a bit of a bad place for ticks. Looking for humans walking past. I don't know why, like. You think they'd be more interested in sheep, wouldn't you? I've just put the boiling water in my real meal beef stew, so I'm waiting for that rehydrating. Obviously there's no Trangia Masterclass tonight, because I haven't got the Master Chef with us. But I'm going to try a little Brewdog Punk IPA. I've only brought two. I've got a little tot of brandy like to go for later on when I'm tucked up in bed listening to the radio. But mind, it's a lovely night now. It was blowing a hoolie when I arrived, but within half an hour it's just dropped. I think there was forecast for rain tomorrow morning, but you never know with these weather forecasts here. You're not exactly reliable, are they? But I'm looking forward to this beef stew. And then I've got, if I can be bothered, but I think I probably will, I've got a treacle sponge and custard for afters. Might make us sleep. I've got go to bed with a full tummy, yeah? Right, we'll go and see what this rail mail is doing, how it's going on. I found myself a nice little spot here actually. Got a lovely little cracket. A cracket to sit on right in front of me tent. Watching the sun. Well, we're a long way off the sunset, but I think I will see a nice sunset tonight. My kitchen's over there. When I say kitchen, there's just a little shaded spot for me me copy of jet boil. Here's my dinner. It's not one of the big ones, it's a smaller one. Beef stew. And it said 8 minutes, so I've got about a minute to go before I go and get tucked into it. I'll give you an assessment of what it's like when I start. I might open it up now and see what it looks like. It doesn't look very appetising, I must admit. It looks a bit sloppy. But we'll give it a go. Actually, there looks a lot. There looks to be a lot in here. Well, not bad, not bad. I'll switch the camera off now, like I'm sure you don't want to watch me eating. It's 25 past 10. It's dicky dark now. I'm tucked up in bed. I've been listening to. I've had me drop of brandy. I went out just a few minutes ago for me last wee. You might not want to know that, but I've told you anyway. And just as I got out, I was taking a bit of film because there's a lovely red sky out there, or there was a lovely red sky, and an owl flew past my right shoulder, I think by about 6 foot, and it was absolutely silent, but it just flew straight past and down the hill. Lovely to see. Well, I didn't see much of it, like, but I was actually filming at the time, and I think there's a little bit of it on the film, but it'll be difficult to see. We'll see if my fantastic film editor manages to find that little bit, but you never know. She might be able to slow it down. Right, so I'm tucked up now. It's 25 past 10. I'm gonna just see what's been going on Facebook and that, and then I might try and get my head down. I'm quite comfortable. I'm not sliding about. So I think I always say this. I think I'll have a decent night's sleep. Tomorrow morning I'll say it to you. I've had a terrible night's sleep. But we live in hope. Hope springs eternal. Let's hope I do have a decent night's sleep. But if I don't, so what? So, night. See you in the morning. Good morning. Just gone 7:15. It's not a bad morning. Sun's hiding behind a cloud there, but I can see sun down in the valley, the College Valley. I had a reasonable night's sleep. It wasn't too bad actually. It was a nice pitch, nice and flat. There's the tent there. So I'll have a minute and start packing my bag and getting on my way. I'll give you a look round. I can hear the sheep down in the valley. All packed up and ready to go. That was my nice little kitchen area. Mind, I'm saying kitchen, I only needed to boil water in it, but it served the purpose. Nice flat stone and a bit sheltered from what wind there was. That's where my tent was. And from here it looks quite lumpy, but to be honest, it was one of the flattest and most comfortable pitches I've ever had. Really, I slept quite well, and I was never sliding about. But looking at it here, it looks proper lumpy, but it served the purpose. But as you can see, leave no trace. So I'm going to make my way back up to the summit and then head off back. Right, I'm back up at the summit of Yeavering Bell. Having a nice look round. There's not a lot of sunshine, but it's not bad. Anyway, I'm going to sign off here. I've had a great camp. Hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you've got this far, that is. Give us a thumbs up for a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and press that bell button. And I love to see comments, and I reply to every comment, so give us a few comments and I'll see you on the next one. And I think the next one will actually be not very far away, because I'm going out with Stephen again. I'm not sure, I think it's this Sunday, but that's weather dependent, of course. Right, so thanks for watching, see you next time, bye.